gentlemen, these are your monster truck competitors for the evening. Now let's meet them. Back in the pit area. You saw him making a lap. He's back in the pits and trying to get ready for best trick from Lafayette, Indiana. Give it up for the captain of DCT Powersports, Gerald Dirt Crew. Down on the opposite end of the track, down by the school bus. This guy is in his first year of performing. He's a rookie from Grandy, North Carolina. The other trucking team, DCT Powersports, Michael Hicks in Quad Chaos. Last night's runner-up in racing and winner in freestyle. They had to work on that truck all last night. Broke shocks off it, but it is back and ready, stronger than ever. From Deltona, Florida, give it up for the guy who likes to get squiddy with it, Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. And by the set of crushed cars, a guy that's been around a long time, driving an awesome square-body Chevy from the state of Maryland. Put your hands together for Tim Mente in Storm Damage. And now to the big blue Chesterlade. The crew worked overnight to put a brand new engine in it after blowing it up last night. He is ready for vengeance, and he wants to sweep it all today. With the captain of Team Tomfoolery Motorsports, also from Deltona, Florida, this is Matt Pagliarulo, Jester! Continuing on down, from Bethesda, Maryland, one of the newest and best working trucks in the industry, second generation driver. Ford fans, put your hands together for this one, Corey Snyder in Toxic! And down right by the finish line. He's by the finish line because he was your racing winner last night from Hotlanta, Georgia. Give it up for John Gordon and Bad Company. And last but very much not least, from Culpeper, Virginia, driving a 2,000 horsepower John Gulick Racing Engine Special. Give it up for Brandon H. Body Buckshot. And now we have one more thing to announce during introductions. Look over at the Buckshot. Buckshot is a true family motorsport team. And one of the young onions, as we call them, is celebrating his birthday today. So if you'll help me, we're going to sing happy 4th birthday to Waylon Budd. On the count of 3, let's sing it. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday. How about a big round of applause for Waylon Budd celebrating his 4th birthday today? And another big round of applause for all of our Monster Truck Throwdown competitors. Count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Gentlemen, start your engine! Our first one is a guy that is not afraid to get a little stupid from Deltona, Florida. This is Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. think of the buckshot? What a job, showing the skill and power of that big Chevy. That might be enough for the lead, but do you want one more? Doing the drive from Bethesda, Maryland. This is Corey Snyder in the big Ford Toxic. Dinwiddie, what do you think of the Toxic? Pretty good birthday present for your little boy Waylon, win best trick right off the bat.
Man, I'll tell you what, I got the whole family with me this weekend. My grandmother's out there. She only comes once a year. Man, this is for the whole family. Happy birthday, Waylon.
Man, that was awesome. Not only for your kid, but this whole crowd got a treat. Doing a picture-perfect sky wheelie, then setting it back and riding it on the front two wheels, showing you that this old dog can learn some new tricks.
Oh yeah, man, that new chassis, man, it's working good for us. We finally got it figured out. I feel comfortable in it. It's on.
He said it's on. You guys want to see him sweep the whole night? That was your winner in best trick, Brandon Budd in the buckshot. All right, looks like a good RII test on the Chester. Who thinks the Chester lady is going to be your best qualifier? He's going to stay up to the line. Look for the lights to go from red to green. The lights down there by the finish line. That's what the drivers are looking at. Drivers actually cannot turn their heads side to side when they're belted in properly, so the light has to be right in front of them. Here we go with qualifying. Already we have quick time of the weekend because the track is so much faster. 4:33 the time for the Chester. But coming up to the track next, of a wily and cagey veteran from Maryland. This is Tim Metcalfe's Storm Damage. What do you say, Chevrolet? Who thinks the square body Storm Damage is going to take it all? Guys been around a long, long time. Specializes in very dangerous tree removal services when he's not monster trucking. Does a great job of moving unwanted trees and driving monster trucks. What for the Chevy Storm Damage. All right, coming up to the line. We just had a Chevy. Where my Ford fans at? Coming up to the line, this is Corey Snyder in Toxic. One of the newest trucks in the world. Built by the metal shop out of Maryland. Very big horsepower, very good working truck. Wait till Freestyle, you're going to see this thing really work. But he is no slouch in racing. Let's see what Corey Snyder can do in qualifying. Toxic run of 4.44 seconds for Corey Snyder and Toxic. But coming up to the line, the guy that could take it all tonight, the only one that could sweep it, because he was your winner in best trick. This is Brandon Butter, the Buckshot. Looks like the key to this race might be no man's land. If you're settled down after the first jump, you're going to be able to put the power down to no man's land and take to the final jump. Buck's got a very fast truck. Lots and lots of power. However, just a little bit slower today. Coming up next to the line from North Carolina, this is Michael Hicks in Quad Chaos. Who thinks Quad Chaos is going to be your number one qualifier? Sponsored by Just for Men and Centrum Silver, your round number one first pairing is going to be Dirt Crew against the Storm Damage. Who thinks your winner is going to be Dirt Crew? And who's going with Storm Damage? However, a different team. Chester's Matt Magnarulo, the father, in his team, and Corey Snyder, Toxic, the son on his team. Who thinks your winner is going to be Chester? And who is going with with Toxic. Oh, Toxic, a little bit of a crowd favorite. However, he's coming in as the slower qualifier, but only a difference of 1/10 of a second. Excuse me, 11/100ths of a second. Very, very close, so this is just about anybody's ball game. Let's see who's going to the semis. Last race of round number 1. This is going to be Buckshot against Quad Chaos. Brandon Butt has been around for a long, long time. He's driven a lot of different trucks. Michael Hicks is in his first year of competition. Who thinks your winner is going to be Quad Chaos? Who thinks your winner is going to be Buckshot? Good test on both trucks. Let's stage them up and find out who's going to the semis. Chevy versus an ATV. Who thinks your winner is going to be Storm Damage? And who thinks your winner is going to be Quad Chaos? Getting ready to go side by side. The winner moves on to the final. The loser goes to the trailer and has to wait for Freestyle. Video replay, but going to the final round. Quad Chaos! In from behind, out of the starting line, with a little bit behind, going to no man's land. flat-footed and used up just about all the RPMs that truck had to give. And now let's find out who he's going to race. Who thinks your winner's going to be Toxic? And who's going with Buckshot? Ford versus Chevy. You don't get much better than this on a drag racing line track. Dinwiddie hit his time to stop their feet and clap their hands because we are about to crown a racing champion. In the left lane from Brandy, North Carolina, this is Michael Hickson, Quad Chaos. And in the right lane from Bethesda, Maryland, Corey Snyder in Toxic. Dinwiddie, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your racing champion, Corey Snyder in Toxic. We're going to go out and get a word with Corey Snyder. His second win of the weekend. Last night took best trick. Tonight comes out on top in racing. One of the newest trucks in the sport. Even sporting some brand new, newly refurbished tires. Like I said, monster trucks, one of the safest vehicles in all motorsports. These guys are strapped in by a 5 or 6 point harness, also a Hans device. It takes them just a minute to get out of the truck. All right, here he is. He can hear your racing champion, Corey Snyder in Toxic. Corey, those freshly regrooved stones do it for you?
Oh man, I can tell you right now it's a world of difference. I've been on ball tires for most of my career with some of the old truck, but we got these new Firestones, new used Firestones, recut, regrooved, and they hook, man. I had all traction all the way to the floor, every race, man. I felt like I was on rails tonight.
Now I was going to say, just about every winner, including yourself in the finals, came out of the right lane. In the semis, you took out the hometown favorite with all that horsepower in the left lane.
I know, he's got big horsepower too, but he put me in that left lane, I think, and hey, look what happened.
That's about right. Speaking of what's going to happen, Freestyle's coming out next. Now, I actually would have begged you more for a Freestyle winner. than racing. You guys make a lot of power, but freestyle's more where you like to shine, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Again, I get some good luck in racing every now and then. These tires help, but two-wheel and freestyle really where I try and excel at. But we got so many awesome trucks that I can go out there and do some amazing freestyles for you guys. Obviously, the louder you guys get, the better we're gonna go. So make some noise, people.
All right, that's your racing champion, Corey Snyder in Toxic. We're gonna let him get back to the What? Republic of the Dirt Crew. Give it up for the Cricket! What a job by Nick Cagliarulo.